सोच में सकारात्मकता लाएं, जीवन को बेहतर बनाएं। मनोदर्पण पर कॉल लगाएं, मनोबल अपना और बढ़ाएं। मनोदर्पण पर कॉल लगाएं, मनोबल अपना और बढ़ाएं। चलो आज ही प्रण ले हम, मानसिक स्वास्थ्य सुधारे हम। चलो आज ही प्रण ले हम, मानसिक स्वास्थ्य सुधारे हम। मनोदर्पण के काउंसलर से परामर्श पाने के लिए डायल करें टोल फ्री नंबर 844-844-0632। नंबर एक बार फिर सुने 844-844-0632।
Namaskar. Hello and very good evening, all the viewers and learners. Dear viewers, you all are watching our program Sahyog, and you know that Sahyog and Paricharcha, these are our very important programs, and both the programs are held under Manodarpan initiative of the Ministry of Education as a part of Atmanirbhar Bharat Abhiyan to provide psychological social support to the children, their parents and the teachers across the country for their mental well-being. So, Sahyog is really very important program as it's always talks about mental health of the children. So, today also we are going to discuss about a new topic, but before that I want to tell you that this is Sahyog program and you all have connected with us on our NCERT official YouTube channel, and apart from this YouTube channel you all have connected with us on our different channels, PME Vidya channel number 6 to 12, and we have other YouTube channels also. We have PME Vidya class number 6 to 12. So, these are different mediums. You can also participate in this Sahyog program. You can directly call us on the number which is flashing on the screen. It is 8800440559, and you can ask any query or any question in our live chat box as well of our different YouTube channels related to the topic. And mail ID is also available for you. It is sahyog.ncert@ciet.nic.in. You can see the interpreter also with us in this Sahyog program. She is Anushka Sharma. She is there with us with the whole program to to do the science over here for the special people, special audience or the spectators. So now it's time to introduce our topic. It's all about detoxification. बिल्कुल you can see on the screen क्या है हमारा आज का टॉपिक is the digital detox a realistic solution for overall mental health management of self. क्या यही एक अच्छा और सही तरीका है डिजिटल डिटॉक्स करना अपनी मेंटल हेल्थ के लिए? चलिए इसके बारे में हम बहुत कुछ जानेंगे और हमारे जो एक्सपर्ट्स हैं दोनों ही मौजूद हैं और ऑनलाइन जरिए से हमसे जुड़ चुके हैं. लेट मी इंट्रोड्यूस देम. यस, we have Dr. Vareishang Tangpu sir. Sir, very good evening. Namaskar. Welcome to this Sahyog session. Very good evening, sir. Unmute yourself first, sir. We are not able to hear your voice, sir. And we have the practicing counselor also with us, Miss Ananya Das, madam. Ananya ma'am, very good evening. Namaskar to you.
Good evening, ma'am. Namaskar to you.
Yes.
Namaskar to my viewers.
Yes, and both the guests are from Shillong, Niri, Northeast Regional Institute of Education, NCERT, Shillong. So, I welcome Dr. Vareishang Tangpu once again, sir. Sir. Tangpu,
Hello.
sir. Yes,
Hello.
sir.
Yeah.
Now
Can you hear me now?
Yes.
Right.
So, I welcome both the experts. So, now it's we are going to start the questions from both the experts. So, first you tell me, Tangpu, sir, what is digital detoxification or digital detox? क्या है ये?
Thank you so much. Before we go into the topic,
Yes, sir.
I would like to say that today all of us are surrounded by screens
Exactly.
in this digital world.
Yes, we are also on the screen. Yes.
Yes, screens of smartphones, tablets or computers, even televisions.
Yes.
All these gadgets are taking up most of our time today. And we cannot deny the fact that. Now, there is a concept of digital addiction, or in other words, there is screen addiction, which is very common today.
Correct.
So on one hand, we see that technology is making our life very comfortable and easy. On the other hand, we also witness that our screen time is increasing every day. This increased screen time is leading all of us to various health issues. Thus, today's topic, there is a need for digital detoxification. But before we get into this topic, let us understand what exactly is this digital detox. Just like our human body, there is a detoxification process going on, a process of removing all or any kind of toxic substance, harmful toxins in our body. This is called body detox or detoxification. This process is taking place through various organs like liver, kidneys, even lungs and the skins. They remove all that toxic substances in our body. In the same way, digital detoxing is a process of staying away or swaying away from all the digital devices for some period of time, including social media, emails, official works, online digital devices, and distraction, OTT channels or televisions, online book readings, music, or even art making online. All these devices and these gadgets are taking away of our time. So, digital detox is a conscious spirit of reducing or eliminating the use of digital device to promote healthier, keep in the same slide, healthier habits. This new idea is to leave the screens alone and engage in meaningful and spending our time with nature and people without the use of technology during this detoxification period. Now, one may ask, why such a need? Why is there a need for digital detox? I would answer to that. Today, everyone, young or old, or working people, or students, for various purposes, everyone is stuck to digital screens. This phenomenon has an umpteen number of negative impacts or effects that most of us or most people do not realize today. Here on the screen are some of the reasons for the requirement of digital detox, such as for improved health, mental health, for better sleep quality, for enhanced productivity in our workplace, and for healthier relationship, and for reduced eye strain. We'll move on to the next slide, please. Now, there are several slides or signs that show that one might need a digital detox. Why do we need? So there will be some signs. In fact, digital detox is recommended for every one of us in this generation from time to time. So as I said, digital detox is abstaining or keeping away from the gadget for some period of time. It could be long term or short term. For some hours in a day or few days in a week or few weeks in a month. We have to be abstaining from this. So this is called digital detox. But
okay, few weeks. Yes, sir. Yes,
right.
Sir.
If you are having anxiety, you are feeling anxiety without having a phone, it means that you need a digital detox. If you cannot sit calmly without a phone, you need digital detox. If you cannot sleep properly at night, it means you need digital detox. And productivity at school or in the workplace is significantly low. That speaks about you need digital detox. So what are the different symptoms of the withdrawal of digital detox? Very similar to any mental health conditions, digital detoxing may cause withdrawal symptoms as listed below here, such as anxiousness, restlessness without the digital device, and you cannot find anything to do other than the screen, or you have the urge to check some social media every now and then, and you feel FOMO syndrome. That means a feeling of missing out. You are left out alone. That these are the withdrawal symptoms, and you will also find difficulty in focusing on offline activities such as reading, exercising, playing, talking, eating, cooking, and you also have the mood swing. That means irritability. You keep on changing without that.
Correct,
So,
sir.
yeah,
Yes, Tangpu sir, you have elaborated each and everything कि symptoms of digital talks क्या होते हैं, क्या क्या आपके मतलब physical changes आते हैं और why it is required. You need few hours in a day and you need few a week in a month also sometimes to be for the digital detoxification. Now the question I will like to ask from Ananya Das madam, why it is important to manage this digital detoxification and how to manage it. It's all about management.
Thank you so much for your question, madam.
Right.
So, when we talk about mental health, we have to understand that a good mental health is not just the absence of any kind of mental disorder. It is basically our ability to function to our fullest and realize our full potential. So, when we talk about digital detoxification and taking care of mental health, we have to understand that there is a link between each and every act that we perform. For example, I would like to briefly discuss about some of the ways in which we can manage our mental health. And it will also include how we can use digital detoxification as well. So first, I would like to address self-awareness and reflection. So in order to solve a problem, we have to be aware of it first. So it is important that we recognize the signs of anxiety, of burnout, of stress in us. And to understand ourselves better, we can definitely engage in journaling. So when we engage in journaling, we assess our feelings, our emotions, our thoughts. So that can be one way of self-awareness, one way of improving our self-awareness by reflecting about ourselves. Next, next is mindfulness practice. Mindfulness practice is something which we all should consider important and integrate with different areas of our life. When we say mindfulness, it means being present in the moment. So if we are working on a project, we should try our best to focus in that present moment. While working, we should not let our minds wander around or think about what might happen, what might not happen. So focusing on the present and experiencing what is going on is the best thing that we can do. And sometimes when we are overwhelmed because of the stimulation around us, so for that, we can use simple acts like we can close our eyes for a few minutes and take deep breaths and we focus on our breath. Such acts, they act like, they calm our brains down and it improves our concentration as well. So while we are talking about mindfulness practice, self-awareness, these are something additional that we can do. But we have to remember that our lifestyle impacts our mental health a lot. A healthy lifestyle is something which we should always try to manage, because reports of researchers have shown that a healthy lifestyle, including exercises, a balanced diet, and ample amount of rest, it impacts our mind as much as it impacts our body. So for our students and teachers and all adults as well. So we should try to maintain a healthy lifestyle so that we can manage our mental health as well. And in this today's world, everyone is very busy. So one of the most important factor which affects our mental health, but we do not realize it, is our time management.
Correct.
Many of us feel very mentally exhausted because of poor planning. So to deal with that, what we can do is set a timetable for ourselves. We can break down larger tasks into smaller tasks so that we can do it one by one, set priorities, and then reduce our pressure as well. So as I have mentioned that because of life being busier, we have a increased load in our mind. So here comes the role of social connections. So as human beings, we are social beings. So social connections play a very important role in our lives and in our mental health as well. So we should always try to have more, to connect with our friends and family when we are stressed, because real conversations can be a big stress buster for us rather than isolating ourselves with our phones. And while I'm talking about connection with other people, it is also important for us to connect with ourselves. So how do we connect with ourselves? We can connect with ourselves by engaging in our hobbies, developing interest. When we are developing interest, when we are engaging in our hobbies, we are connecting to ourselves. We are expressing ourselves in some way. And when we are doing that, we are relaxing as well. So we can say, in other words, we can say that hobbies are like refresh buttons for our minds. And hobbies, in a world where we are facing the challenge of being overly dependent on digital devices, here we have to understand that developing hobbies and all are very important, and setting digital boundaries is the need of the hour now.
Correct.
Because and since we are talking about digital detox today, it is like the beginning. Digital detox is the beginning of setting those boundaries. And I would like to tell our audience that in our life, we know that there are many medicines for different kind of diseases, but for our minds, one of the most powerful medicine is our thoughts, our gratitude and positive feelings. So in order to function properly, in order to have a good life, what we can do is that every day, if we try to write down at least 2 or 3 things that we have been grateful for throughout the day, then we will realize the positive things that are happening to us. And when we are positive and we have a positive thinking, then it builds our resilience and helps us face challenges more. And then lastly, I would encourage all my viewers that when you think that it is necessary, please seek professional help, because we have this belief that seeking help from others is not a sign of strength.
Absolutely right. Yes, Ananya ma'am, you have elaborated, vastly about that ways to manage mental health. So I will ask a question also from you. Is it possible to detox, or any solution?
Yes.
Is there any solution? Because we talk always about the ways there are symptoms and you have to do the time management, you have to manage your healthy lifestyle. But we want to know one answer also of that question. Is it possible? Can we all detox ourselves, or detoxification is really possible?
Yes, I would say that a complete detox, a complete digital detox is very difficult, but it is a partial detox is definitely possible, because in a world where every activity is becoming digital, completely avoiding digital usage is impossible. Rather, I would say that such avoidance would backfire and lead to more stress. As sir has already mentioned about the term FOMO. FOMO is like fear of missing out. This term is used to express the stress which is experienced when one is not in continuous contact with the exciting events that are happening to other people, especially the events which are seen in the social media. So we have to understand that digital detox is the beginning. So the best option for us is to have a partial digital detox and develop digital hygiene. When we talk about digital detox, it means we are taking break from the devices, from our digital devices for a certain period of time. And when we are talking about digital hygiene, it means the everyday daily healthy habits of using technology. So I will say that digital detox is basically the beginning of maintaining digital hygiene. And to regulate our digital engagement, we can set certain rules for ourselves. For example, we can set screen time limit using timer apps. We can have no phone zones at our homes. Like, we will refrain from using phones in our bedrooms, or using phones on our study table, dining table, like that. And other ways can be like decluttering our digital space. We have apps that we don't use in our phones, and those apps also tend to give a lot of notifications. So what we can do to make our devices more distraction free is that uninstall those apps, turn off those notifications,
Yes,
only
yes.
keep the ones which are
Absolutely
important
right.
for us.
Yes.
And lastly, I would like to emphasize on having a, digital sunset routine. By digital sunset, I mean to say that we consciously disengage ourselves, disconnect ourselves from all the digital devices and digital stimulations at least 1 hour before we go to bed, because research have shown that artificial blue light interrupts our sleep cycle. So to regulate our sleep cycle better, we should set ourselves a digital sunset routine. And I believe that if we all take into consideration these things, we will all feel more productive, more stress free, and definitely connect better with ourselves and other people around us.
Exactly,
Thank you so
Ananya ma'am, you have elaborated ways to regulate और digital management. अपना screen time set कर दीजिए and create no phone zone. वहाँ पर फ़ोन नहीं होगा, वेदर इट इज़ योर डिनर टाइम और फैमिली टाइम, तो वो बिल्कुल वहाँ फ़ोन नहीं होगा, एक जगह रखेंगे. तो ये छोटे छोटे से हमारी चीज़ें होती हैं. और जो आपने कहा कि यू हैव टू टर्न ऑफ योर नोटिफिकेशंस unnecessarily, we keep so many apps there on our device and we are not using them at all, but despite of this we are having those notification unnecessarily, so that also clicks our mind कि क्या होगा, किसका नोटिफिकेशन आया. तो इस तरह की एप्स को भी आप बंद कर सकते हैं. तो ये छोटे छोटे रास्ते हैं जिनके ज़रिए हम डिजिटल डिटॉक्सिफिकेशन कर सकते हैं. और लास्ट में मैं एक प्रश्न सर से, तंगपू सर से आपसे जानना चाहती हूँ. सर, if you have any kind of closing remarks on this digital detoxification.
Yes, right. Sushma, I really appreciate asking for the tips or recommending how to really detox digitally today, So I would just say, let us detox now, meaning this process of detoxification digitally does not require a very complex procedure. It is just very simple technique and voluntary practice, personal commitment, personalized technique. Now, just to put the concluding remarks, is this digital detox really a solution for the self-mental health management? I would say yes, digital detox can be a realistic and effective solution for managing self-mental health, because it can offer potential benefits as reduced stress, improved mood, enhanced focus, and a quality better sleep. That is all we are going for. And we also have research studies that suggest that this taking away breaks from digital devices can significantly reduce anxiety and depression symptoms. And however, effectiveness can vary from person to person, and it is a personalized approach, sometimes involving professional guidance. When I say professional guidance, it means that if the addiction is too severe, then one can approach psychiatrists or even the medical doctor. So therefore, this process is crucial for achieving the positive and lasting outcome. So therefore, at the end, I would simply say that let us all detox. I would urge upon all the viewers and all the viewers of the country that we can do it. We can detox from it, because this process of digital detox or detoxification does not require complex procedure at all. It is just a simple technique and voluntary practice of reducing screen time, as suggested by Sushma and also Ananya, madam. So studies have also supported the role of detoxification as a valid intervention for managing self-mental health.
Exactly.
Therefore, yes, I would suggest that definitely we can all go for this
digital
process.
detoxification. Yes, we can manage it. It is possible, sir. And thank you so much, sir. Yes, sir. You wanted to say a few lines.
It is definitely possible, and it is high time that we should balance it. And in this digital world, we cannot escape, but we can only go for digital detoxification. Thank you
Absolutely
so
right.
much.
Thank you so much, Tangpu sir, and thank you so much, Ananya Das ma'am, for being with us in this Sahyog program, and telling our children, teachers, in the even to the parents also, कि why it is required nowadays digital detoxification. जानते हैं कि ये संभव नहीं होता, लेकिन कुछ पल ऐसे ज़रूर आएंगे जब आप सोचोगे कि ये स्क्रीन टाइम हमें कैसे भी करके कम करना है, और ये सब आपके अपने हाथ में होता है. समय को मैनेज करना, अपनी जीवन शैली को मैनेज करना बहुत है. 24 घंटे सबके पास होते हैं, लेकिन हमें हमारे अपने हाथ में होता है किस तरह से हम समय को मैनेज करें, हर चीज़ को मैनेज करें. So that was the program on सहयोग, and the topic we had taken, digital detoxification possible है या नहीं, ये मेंटल हेल्थ को किस तरह से हमें ख़राब करता जा रहा है, इस पर आज ये चर्चा हुई. इसके लिए आप दोनों ही मेहमानों का बहुत बहुत धन्यवाद. शिलोंग से हमारे साथ जुड़े, बहुत बहुत शुक्रिया.
Thank you so much.
थैंक यू सो मच सर. थैंक यू अनन्या मैम.
Thank you so much.
जी, तो दर्शकों, ये था हमारा सहयोग सत्र. और जाने से पहले बता दूं कि कक्षा 4 और 7 की पुस्तकें आ चुकी हैं. जल्दी से इन्हें खरीद लीजिए हमारे फ्लिपकार्ट और अमेज़ॉन के माध्यम से, और हमारी NCERT के ऑफिशियल वेबसाइट पर भी ये पुस्तकें खरीदी जा सकती हैं. चलिए अब एक नज़र डालते हैं कि कल कौन कौन से कार्यक्रम हम आपके लिए लेकर आएंगे, उन पर भी एक नज़र डाल लेते हैं. जैसा कि आप जानते हैं कि योग शक्ति के साथ हमारे कार्यक्रम की शुरुआत होती है, और योग शक्ति में कल हम जो प्रोग्राम का जो टॉपिक होगा वो होगा योगिक मैनेजमेंट ऑफ एंग्जाइटी. और 10 से 11 बजे का प्रोग्राम का टाइटल है द रॉयल इंडियन नेवी एंड इंडियाज ट्रांजिशन टू इंडिपेंडेंस. इसके बाद हम लेकर आएंगे अपने बच्चों के लिए, इंक्लूसिव बच्चों के लिए, हिंदी का विषय. शीर्षक होगा राम लक्ष्मण परशुराम संवाद. और फिर हम लेकर आएंगे 12:40 से 1:40 का समय, एक्सप्रेशन थ्रू ISL एंड रोड अहेड. यस, ये हमारा कार्यक्रम चल रहा है और इसमें ज़रूर शामिल होइएगा. और 2 बजे हम लेकर आएंगे उर्दू का विषय, उन्वान रहेगा जिसका उर्दू का उन्वान है नादान दोस्त एक कहानी है. और 2:30 बजे होगा साइंस का विषय, टॉपिक साउंड. और फिर हम लेकर आएंगे 3 बजे सोशल साइंस आपके लिए, फेडरलिज्म ये टॉपिक रहेगा. और हमारा मैथमेटिक्स का टॉपिक है ट्रिग्नोमेट्री पार्ट 1. और 2:30 से 4 कल परिचर्चा भी रहेगा क्योंकि शुक्रवार है, स्ट्रैटेजीज फॉर कोपिंग विद अनसर्टेनिटी इन लाइफ. 4 से 5 का समय हमारा ट्रेनिंग का है, जहां बात हो रही है इंस्ट्रक्शनल डिज़ाइन फॉर एडेप्टिव एंड पर्सनलाइज्ड लर्निंग सिस्टम्स. और फिर 5 से 5:30 सहयोग सत्र रहेगा, जहां कल का टॉपिक है स्मॉल एक्शंस दैट लीड टू बिग इंस्पिरेशन. और फ्राइडे है तो कल हमारा निपा भी होगा 5:30 से 6:15 बजे तक. कल का टॉपिक है राजस्थान के माध्यमिक विद्यालय के किशोर विद्यार्थियों के पथ प्रदर्शन हेतु नेतृत्व अभ्यास. तो ये सभी हमारे कार्यक्रमों की एक संक्षिप्त रूपरेखा आप तक पहुंची, और मुझे उम्मीद है सभी हमारे दर्शक इस कार्यक्रम से जुड़े रहेंगे. फिलहाल मैं सुषमा अपनी पूरी टीम और इंटरप्रेटर अनुष्का शर्मा के साथ आप सभी से चाहती हूँ अनुमति दीजिए इजाज़त. नमस्कार.